All right. Good evening. Welcome to the Illinois Association for College Admissions Counseling Virtual College Fair. Thank you for coming this evening. Remember, during this event, if you have any questions for the college reps at all, please utilize the Q&A button below on your screen. Remember, we can't see or hear it all as well, so with your camera microphone off, that's the best way to communicate with us throughout this event. Also, don't forget, after this event, there will be a recording available of this event that you can utilize down the road as well. So that's all my housekeeping things for the evening. Other than that, let's get going.
Good evening. Good evening. My name's Melinda Gracious. I am from Saginaw Valley State University in Michigan, and I'd like to share a little information about our school with you tonight. This is a picture of our campus. This is one of the favorite places that I like to start my conversations with students because so many times our students don't know where we are. Saginaw Valley State University is in the state of Michigan. We are a mid-sized university is what we call it, among the 15 public universities in the state of Michigan. We have approximately 8,000 students that attend our campus. Where is our campus located? Our campus is located right in the pocket of the Michigan Mitten. We are surrounded by three communities, Midland, Bay City, and Saginaw, which makes it a very resourceful area for our students to get off campus and really get some of those live experiences that are out there in the world today. And it also makes it a very, very nice place to get out off campus and just have some fun and activities outside of the campus and academia world for our students. We are on Lake Huron, so there's the beach right down the road. We even have some activities for our students where they can even do some free sailing, and get out there and de-stress and relax. Saginaw is well noted for getting out in our community and serving our community, and giving back from what they learned on our campus. Saginaw Valley is a public university. We have 5 colleges on our campus: the College of Arts and Behavioral Sciences, the College of Business and Management, the College of Education, the College of Health and Human Services, and the Colleges of Science, Engineering, and Technology. Therefore, we have over 100 undergraduate programs and several graduate programs. Some of the most popular programs on our campus and what we are known for is we have one of the largest nursing programs in the state of Michigan. In addition to our nursing program, our education is our next largest program. We educate so many educators, K through 12, all the way up through to administrators. And they are they find jobs very quickly these days. And I'm not sure if that's because people are retiring or we're just in demand for more teachers these days. In addition to education, our social work program is very popular. Our psychology program is very popular. Criminal justice, chemical engineering, mechanical engineering are just some of the most popular programs on our campus. In addition, we are known for what's called our moot court, who competes nationally with our pre-law students or criminal justice students. Our business program is accredited by the AACSB. In addition, we have just built a brand new business building that is amazing. And our business program is in the top 5%. One of the largest nursing programs, in addition to, we have a formula racing team that competes globally. 84% of our students, and I can say this as a parent of a recent graduate, participate in internships and expand and create and some fantastic experiences to put on their resume to find those jobs once they're done. We are the Cardinals of SVSU. We are a Division II of the NCAA athletic program. We have some amazing teams out there that are very, very competitive. Right now, our men's soccer team is knocking it out of the court, or the field, I should say, excuse me. Women's soccer is doing a really great job out on the field also during this time of the year. We have over 19 teams, men and women's. We have an amazing facility that has an indoor football, soccer, and track, an Olympic-sized pool, a lot of places and a lot of things to do for our athletes. In addition to our varsity athletes, we have over 36 intramural leagues. So if you're not an athlete and you don't want to compete, but you still want to stay in shape and you still want to have some fun, come join our intramural or club teams. They're out there to have a lot of fun with our students. They're very, very active. Another area that's we're very well known for are our dorms. Our dorms are ranked #1 in the nation. They're an amazing place to live. Our dorm rooms have full-size kitchens, stoves, microwaves, free laundry, free parking, private bedrooms, private bathrooms. Our kids like where they live. It's a nice place to call home for our students. In addition to the fact that they can get out there and be a part of over 200 different clubs or residential organizations. Some of the most popular and most, a lot of fun anyway, is called the Pie Club. And not to be left out is our Cake Club, where these students get together, share a little of their woes and study time together, but they also serve their community and give back. So our campus is a very active campus. Over 70% of our freshmen live on campus because they choose to live on our campus. It's not required. And our upperclassmen live in some beautiful townhouses right around our campus, and you can park right up in your front door because it doesn't cost you anything to park. What else? We are, this is Illinois, and so therefore we are an out-of-state school for you. We are known in the state of Michigan as being one of the most affordable public universities among the 15 public universities in the state of Michigan. So if you look at our tuition and fees, it's around $24,600 plus housing is $10,850 and books and supplies, and it comes out to $36,000. But when you add in, or take away, I should say, our red and white award for those students coming from out of state and having a 2.5 GPA, it then puts you right back in the bracket of what our Michigan students are paying for tuition in the state of Michigan. What makes it even more affordable is our academic scholarships. We do not require an SAT or an ACT test to earn these academic scholarships. All you need to do is apply and turn in that transcript and demonstrate that GPA. And what's nice is our scholarships are what we call renewable scholarships. In addition to the academic scholarships, we have opportunity grants and well over 450 private scholarships that our students can apply for. And after July 1, for most students now, our application is free. We will have it open after July for the next one, but we are still accepting applications for those seniors out there that are still wondering what to do and where to go. We want to hear from you. We want to talk with you. So let us know and check us out. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Erica Baca, and I am the Senior Admissions Counselor for Cardinal Stritch University. We are located in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We are just outside of downtown by 10 minutes. So we're not located right in the city. We're just outside in a residential neighborhood, and we are a small institution. So just some information about Stritch at a glance. Just so you know, 100% of our full-time undergraduate students do receive financial aid at some degree. We also have a very diverse campus available. We have students representing from over 44 different countries. You can also see our small campus size with only having 1,200 undergraduate students. And we are the #1 most diverse college in Wisconsin, and you can see the ethnic breakdown of our diverse student body. And with a small institution feel, we do have a small student to faculty ratio, so that 10:1. It allows for that personalized learning. It allows you to develop your relationships with your professors. It allows you to seek more internship opportunities and be recognized as an individual student. For our Stritch alumni, it is very important when you are looking at enrolling in an institution that you do go ahead and look at that graduation rate and also look at that employment rate from students once they graduate with a degree. So you can see right below the 5 top employers for all of our Stritch grads, and 94% of our students do engage in high impact experiential learning initiatives, basically known as internships. So all of our students have the assistance of our career education office to go ahead and ensure that the internships and experiences that you acquire during your time at Stritch will translate into a career. We do also offer athletics at Stritch. We are part of the NAIA conference as when we play in the Chicagoland area, so very close to home for all of you. We do offer both men and women's sports, and you can see the full list below. Being part of the NAIA conference, we are allowed to offer athletic scholarships. So if you're currently playing a sport and you would like to pursue that into your collegiate career, then that is something that we can get you connected with our different coaching staff and look at all of the options for you as well. Like I mentioned, scholarships and grants. We do offer athletic scholarships, but we also offer an academic scholarship to all of our accepted students that currently ranges from $15,000 per year all the way up to $22,000 per year, which is more than half of tuition. For students that take a visit to our campus or set up an official virtual visit, they are able to receive the campus visit grant. So it's an additional $500 per year just for attending a visit or setting something virtual up. We do have full tuition scholarship opportunities. Those are invite only and they are a bit competitive, but we do offer scholarships to students that have attended Catholic high schools, students that are looking to enter visual and performing arts or are looking to pursue visual and performing arts, students that have had an immediate family member attend Stritch, and many, many more scholarships as well. How do you go about filling out your application to Stritch? We do have an online application. It is a free application. We are also on the Common App if you are looking to fill out that one application and send to multiple schools. Once you do that, all we will need is your official high school transcripts. We have moved to test optional for fall 2022 as well. That makes it so much easier. If you want to submit an ACT or an SAT for scholarship consideration, we will go ahead and look at that as well. And we will take any AP or IB credits as well. We do have placement exams for students that are looking to place into higher classes as well. Kind of like I mentioned, the next steps would be to submit your application for Rising Seniors that will be opening up in the summer. For any current seniors, the application is still open. All we would need would be your transcripts. And if you are looking to submit an ACT or SAT score, please go ahead and do that. Ensure that you have your FAFSA completed or that you add Stritch on your FAFSA. Feel free to set up an individual visit. Watch for campus visit opportunities as well. Follow us on social media. And if you would like more information about a particular program, please go ahead and scan this QR code. I will also be available for any questions that you may have during the time of the event. My contact information, like I mentioned, my name is Erica Baca. You can go ahead and write that down, or in the recording if you want to go ahead and watch back to get my contact information. Thank you.
Hi, sorry. Just having some technical issues here. All right. So, hi, everybody. My name is Jill Holubetz, and I am a senior admissions counselor for St. Ambrose University, which is located in Davenport, Iowa. However, I am regionally located here in the Chicagoland area, and I am proud to work with students from all over the Chicago suburbs and every student from the state of Indiana as well. So St. Ambrose University is a private Catholic liberal arts university, as I said, located in Davenport, Iowa. As you can see on the map, Davenport, Iowa is located on the border of Illinois and Iowa in the Quad Cities. So if you're familiar or not familiar with the Quad Cities area, Davenport and Bettendorf are on the Iowa side of the Mississippi River, and Rock Island, Moline, and East Moline are on the Illinois side of the Mississippi River. So if any of you are familiar with Augustana College is directly across the river in Illinois from St. Ambrose, which is in Iowa. The Quad Cities area is a large metropolitan area, so though we are a small school, there is plenty going on for our students to be involved in. There are a number of Fortune 500 companies like John Deere, Han Office Furniture, Alcoa Steel, Modern Woodman for financial, providing a ton of internship opportunities for our students in a number of different disciplines. And in addition to those opportunities, lots for our students to do, lots of theaters, restaurants. The Tax Slayer Arena is located in the Quad Cities. So if it's a big concert coming to the Chicago area, chances are they're going to come through the Quad Cities at some point as well. We also have a minor league baseball team in town, the Quad City River Bandits, and that is also home to our men's baseball team. So St. Ambrose, we are just over 3,000 students total, and that includes all of our students who are in their undergraduate studies, but because we also offer master's and doctoral degree programs at St. Ambrose, that total number of 3,000 students includes our graduate students as well. So at the undergraduate level, we're just over 2,300 students in all, which for you as a student, means that you're going to encounter smaller class sizes when it comes to the learning environment at St. Ambrose. So our average class size is 20 students per class. And the further you get in your major, depending on your major, sometimes those classes can be even smaller. So what this means for you is more individualized attention, more focus from the faculty on you as a student. 100% of our courses are taught by faculty. None of our courses are taught by graduate assistants or teaching assistants. Our student to professor ratio is 12:1, and what that means is that every student who attends St. Ambrose is assigned a faculty advisor who will help you plan your 4 years to complete your particular degree. We offer over 60 majors at the undergraduate level, 13 master's programs, and 3 doctoral programs at St. Ambrose, which means that we are a comprehensive university. So for those students looking to complete a degree, for instance, like a doctor of physical therapy, a master of social work, their MBA, perhaps, occupational therapy, speech therapy, we have those advanced degree programs as well for our students. Some of our more popular majors include anything in the business realm, anything in the health sciences, so nursing, physical therapy, OT, PT, PA, public health. Those are all huge programs at this point. Criminal justice and forensic psychology, a fun fact, we are one of only a handful of institutions across the country to offer forensic psychology as a standalone program. Engineering, we offer both mechanical and industrial engineering, and both programs are ABET accredited. And education, rounding out probably the top 5 most popular majors. And within education, we offer early childhood, elementary, and secondary programs. Outside of the classroom, our students are incredibly supported. So that smaller classroom size, that more personalized learning environment is perfect for those students who are looking for more of that individualized attention and focus on their studies. Outside of the classroom, for those students who find that they need a little bit more assistance, we offer the Student Success Center, which offers free tutoring, writing support, and supplemental instruction for all students at St. Ambrose. The Accessibility Resource Center provides more specific accommodations for our students who may need accommodations within the classroom setting due to a documented disability, whether that's long-term or short-term. Academic advisors will be assigned to you throughout your 4 years at St. Ambrose to help you plan your courses from year to year and ensure that you're completing your degree on time. And our Career Center provides services for students from finding a job on campus, to looking for internships, to helping with employment when you're coming to your end of your time at St. Ambrose. Again, outside of the classroom, our students are very involved in all of our clubs and organizations on campus. We have over 95 student-run and student-led organizations on campus. And of course, these are all provided and run with input from faculty and staff members as well. But it allows our students to really take leadership positions, and that dovetails into a lot of opportunities when it comes to your resume and looking for opportunities after Ambrose. Outside of that, we offer athletic teams as well. We are part of the NAIA, which for you means that we are also able to offer athletic scholarships on top of any merit and other scholarships, fine art scholarships as well. And for admission, we are a 2.5 or higher on an unweighted scale, and we are test optional for the foreseeable future as well. It looks like I'm running out of my time here, so I will throw my contact information and a couple links in the chat as well, and I look forward to working with you down the road.
Good evening. My name is Stacey Oliver, and I am a regional recruitment manager for Ohio University. So like Jill, I am regionally based. I live in the Chicago suburbs, and I work with students throughout the state of Illinois. I'm excited to spend some time with you tonight talking about Ohio University and where we might fit in on the spectrum of colleges and universities that you're considering. We can't talk about Ohio University without first talking about Athens, Ohio, where we're located. Athens is in southeastern Ohio, right in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. Most days look exactly like the photographs that you see in our slideshow and on our website, with the blue skies, the rolling hills in the background, and of course our beautiful campus situated squarely in the town of Athens. Athens has been ranked the best college small town in the United States, and that's very, very symbolic of how the city of Athens and the university work together. You can be on campus at Ohio University and cross the street into the community, and everything feels cohesive. So it's a fun and funky place to live. What you see pictured here is our uptown area, where you'll find shopping, dining, coffee shops, and live music. And Athens is home to a ton of outdoor recreation, if that's something that you're interested in, including a 21-mile paved bike path that runs parallel to the river on the perimeter of campus. There's a national forest nearby, as well as Hocking Hills Recreation Region, where you'll find camping, hiking, and more. So there is always something to do in Athens. Athens and Ohio University have been around for more than 200 years, and we're really proud of that history. But what we're even more proud of is the way that we continue to innovate and build our future. So Ohio University is home to about 17,000 undergraduate students. Our total enrollment is right around 23,000 when you add in our graduate students and doctoral students. We are a designated high research institution. And what that means for you is that you're going to have opportunities to engage in research as early as your first year. We also hit that sweet spot of being the right size to deliver your education to you in a way that feels much more personal, while still giving you all of the same opportunities for study abroad, internships, and experiential learning. We offer more than 250 academic programs, meaning that you have 250 majors that you can choose from. We also make it easy for you to combine majors, add minors, and certificates. And this allows you to uniquely customize your education in a way that prepares you for your future, whether that's graduate school or your first job after college. We have a 16-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and that sometimes surprises students and families as they think about our size. But we think it's important that you not only be able to engage with your course material, but also with your classmates and your faculty members. 90% of our classes are taught directly by faculty. We're not a place where you're going to find classes taught by graduate assistants or seniors who serve as teaching assistants. And those faculty members serve not only as your academic advisors when you're a student, but they also serve as your mentor and can help you plan your next steps beyond college. In the right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see some of the additional support that we provide, including our writing center, accessibility services, and free tutoring. And I'm happy to explore those more with you individually. We do have 2 honors programs at Ohio University. So if that's something that you're interested in, I would encourage you to let me know that or reach out. We have an honors tutorial college, which is a degree granting program. And we also have the Ohio Honors Program, which allows you to take any major at Ohio University and make it an honors experience. We also know that what you do outside of the classroom is super important, and we're home to more than 600 active student organizations. We have 16 NCAA Division I teams. You might have seen us in both March Madness and the WNIT tournament recently. And we have more than 30 club sports and 20 intramural sports. Students receive admission to all of our home varsity athletic events and to our Arts for Ohio series at no additional charge. We believe that college is a time when you should explore your passions and interests, and the best way we can support that is by throwing open the doors to our venues and inviting you in. We are a classic residential campus, so all first and second year students do live on campus in one of our more than 30 residence halls. Students choose where they live and who they live with as early as their first year. Our halls are updated, they all have air conditioning, and you can choose the type of hall that makes the most sense for you, whether that's suite style or a more traditional community living experience. Something notable about our residence halls is that they're intentionally small, so you're not going to find high rises or towers on our campus. We want you to get to know the other 120 to 150 students who live in your community. So we keep those buildings specifically small for that reason. We've talked a little bit about graduation rates tonight and employment rates, and Ohio continues to rank among the best in the nation. 93% of our students are employed or pursuing further education within 1 year of graduation. We're proud of that, not only because it means that our alumni are out taking on the world, but because of the leadership skills they develop during their time as a student that help them get where they're going. We do offer a comprehensive fixed tuition and fees structure, which means that the tuition that's established the semester that you enter Ohio University stays locked into place during your time as a student. You don't have to worry about unexpected increases in tuition or housing, and that means that you can have better planning conversations now. We also guarantee an on-time, on-plan graduation for students in all majors beginning in the fall of 2022. If you're a current senior, it applies to some specific majors, but if you are a junior looking for fall of 2022, it will apply to all 250 majors. All students who apply to Ohio University are automatically considered for merit scholarships, so there's no additional application or paperwork to do. And we do offer renewable scholarships each year because we think it's important to continue the progress that you make during your time as a student. We are test optional, and that is a full and permanent decision adopted by our Board of Trustees and something we're really proud of. You will never be required to submit test scores at Ohio University for any major, any scholarship, or any of our honors programs. If you have test scores, you're welcome to submit them, and we'll consider those just as we consider other optional pieces of your application, but you're never penalized for not having test scores or choosing not to submit them to us. We do have some majors at Ohio that are considered more selective, and those are on the slide now. If you're considering one of these majors, I'm happy to connect with you and talk about the additional application pieces, which might range from an interview to an audition or a portfolio. We like to plant that seed early so you can start thinking now about that material that you would need to submit. We are on the Common App for fall of 2022. That application will be available on August 1st. We also have an application available on our website, and we would be looking for your official transcript from high school as well. And then supplemental materials for those more selective majors or honors programs. And then things like essays, resumes, letters of recommendation, and test scores are optional. We always love to see them. We love to learn about you, but if that's not in the cards, that's totally fine. We have a non-binding early action deadline of November 15th. This gives you best consideration for direct entry into your academic program of choice. But we also offer a rolling admission process. So if you are a senior, we are still accepting applications and offering merit scholarships. If you're looking forward to fall of 2022, you'll want to remember August 1st as the date that that application is available, and then November 15th as the date that you'll want to submit that for best consideration. Again, my name is Stacey Oliver. I'll put my contact information in the chat for you. And I'm going to turn things over to Alec from University of Southern Indiana.
Thank you, Stacy. My name is Alec Reed. I'm an admissions counselor here at the University of Southern Indiana. And one thing that's really interesting about kind of this layout, it's really unique in the sense that basically you really have 6 minutes to kind of give you an overview of what we're about and really try to hone in on your interests. So it almost feels kind of like a dating profile, or almost like speed dating in a way. So with that being said, here's our profile. So starting kind of with our campus size, we have over 10,000 plus students enrolled into the University of Southern Indiana, which makes us this kind of mid-sized university. The Goldilocks size is kind of what we like to call it. It's not too small to where it feels like your high school over again. You have, you trip walking up the stairs. Everyone kind of knows about it. You don't really want that to happen. But we're also not so big to where you're one of 30, 40,000 students walking around campus. You're kind of like shoulder checking kids to go to this classroom. You're in the classroom, you're like 150 kids, 200 students inside there. In fact, your average class size at the University of Southern Indiana is gonna be about 19 students. You might be wondering, why is that relevant? Why do we strive for 19 students inside the classroom? And the reason for that is because you'll never have a GA or a TA teaching your class or grading your papers. So to be able to have that one-on-one interaction with your professor is a value that's really second to none. To be able to talk to the PhDs who have connections to the community, take on an internship, to help work on research, to be able to present at a conference, as an undergrad student, really shouldn't go unseen. And in fact, I have it bullet pointed here. We're the first college in the state of Indiana to create and deploy a satellite into orbit. And really, this started as a research project of a professor. His students helped him with it. We partnered with NASA a few years back, and that's when we launched that satellite. So not only is that really cool, but it also kind of shows what we're about here at USI. We talk quite a bit about affordability. I mean, obviously, at the end of the day, you want to go to a university that shows interest, but it's also affordable. It's a good investment for yourself. And as you can see down here in the corner, our scholarships, we have an Illinois Regional Award. So there's about 15 counties in Illinois that if you just live there, we're going to go ahead and just give you in-state rates. And our in-state rates are $8,100 a year for tuition, which makes us the most affordable four-year university in the state of Indiana. And if you live outside those counties, and you have anywhere between a 3.5 to a 4.0 on a 4.0 scale, we're going to go ahead and give you this out-of-state merit scholarship, which gives you in-state rates, which is about a discount of $12,000. And then we're going to go ahead and give you additional $2,000 on top of that as well, giving you a total scholarship of about $14,000. Now, if you have below that 3.5 and you're just not really sure, I'd say don't panic, because we have this out-of-state grant, which gives you a discount of $9,000. It's not quite in-state, but it's still really, really affordable, and it gives you a lot of options moving forward. Now, we also have, over 150 student organizations with, or if you want to join a sorority or a fraternity, maybe you want to join pre-law club or student government, to be able to build, take on a student organization that builds on your interests inside the classroom, or maybe there's just passions outside the classroom that you're just not ready to give up. To be able to have those is really, really good to have. And we also have over 17 intramural sports. So if you're a high school athlete, you don't necessarily want to come here and play at Division II or take on any of our scholarship sports. They're both casual and competitive. But outside of that, we also have 17 Division II sports to where are free for all students to attend. We have a brand new Screaming Eagles arena that was built in 2019, where it's home to our men's and women's basketball team and our volleyball team. And our baseball team won nationals in 2010, 2014. And our softball team is just as good, winning nationals in 2018. But to be honest, with talking with students, they seem to care a lot about, housing and food. Of course, you always want, your housing. You want it to feel like home. So over here to the left is a resident hall. You walk in, the common room, it comes with the couch, it comes with the chair, it comes with the mini fridge. It does not come with a coffee maker. It does not come with a microwave, so have a roommate pay for that. You walk into the bedroom, you get your own bed, but you also get your own desk. We give you your own closet, and you also get a bathroom per bedroom, which that might not seem like a big deal right now, but trust me, it is. That's a lot better than one of those big community halls where you're sharing with like 80, 90 people. To be able to have your own bathroom or just be sharing with one other person is a really great perk. And there's also a nice little sink area right there. So if your roommate's taking forever and you just kind of need to brush your teeth to get to your class, I recommend you brushing your teeth before you get to your next class, not only for your sake, but for your professor's sake as well. And really, at the end of the day, don't just take my word for it. Come visit campus. I hope to see you again. We have visits Monday through Saturday at 9:30 and 12:30. You'll be able to talk with myself or my other fellow admissions counselors kind of be able to talk a little bit more one-on-one about what we're able to offer, and kind of what we're able to give you financially moving forward. So I look forward to seeing you. That is the link. I will go ahead and put my information in the chat as well. And I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. Thank you.
All right, reps, that was great information that you shared with everyone. So now to end this evening, we want to kind of give you all just a little seed to grow on and some information, hopefully kind of help you along the way. And so if you all could just answer this question for me, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And we'll go in the order that we presented this evening.
Great. What advice I would give? I would say go visit the schools that you're interested in, see where you're going to live, see the classrooms that they have to offer you, see the facilities, see the area around there, because you're not just going to be there for a couple of minutes. You're going to be there maybe 3, 4, 5 years, depending on what programs you're going at. So my best advice is, when you're doing that college search, go visit those schools and talk to the people on campus. Talk to the students. They can give you some really great advice.
I will go ahead and second what Melinda just said. I think it's super important that you visit more than once if you are able to go ahead and do that. Shadow a class, meet with faculty, have those conversations with students. Each visit that you do will give you kind of a new sense, or you'll notice new things when going through the campus. And just make sure, that you are asking questions. You are the one that is going to be attending classes at that institution. So you want to make sure that all of your questions are answered.
All excellent suggestions so far, and I have a few to add. One, reach out and communicate with your admissions counselor. If you're a senior, if you're a junior, kind of just starting this process, we really are not scary. We are friendly people. We are helpful people. We are here to help you and answer your questions. So if you see us calling, if we're sending an email, if we shoot you a text, please respond, engage with us, because we want to engage with you and help you throughout this process as well. And then the other piece of advice I have is keep yourself organized, keep your deadlines organized. If you're a Google Doc person like me, make sure that you're keeping organized with dates, scholarships, all of that information, and create a separate email for college information. That might help lessen you completely feeling overwhelmed going into your senior year and even during your junior year. And then finally, with the visiting piece, if you're traveling with your family throughout the summer, when we're able to travel again, or maybe during breaks, if there's a college campus, especially if you're a freshman or sophomore, maybe even a junior in the area, go to it. Whether it's a large school, a small school, a medium-sized school, the more schools you visit, the easier it's going to be for you to determine what type of school is going to be the best fit for you.
This is all super great advice. And the problem with being the fourth or fifth one to go is that then you have to really be creative. Jill with the email address is the gold standard advice. Create a Gmail account or a Yahoo account where you can send all of your college information. I would also say start now, especially if you're a junior or younger, thinking about your priorities. There's a ton of external pressure on you from parents, counselors, teachers, people who want the best for you. And that's good for you to hear what their thoughts are, but know what your priorities are in your college search too, so that you know what questions to ask and what majors you're looking for, and are making the decision about the place that's going to be home for you for 4 or 5 years as you pursue your degree.
Yeah, I guess with being last, I'll go ahead and just echo what my other colleagues have said. But also, I would tell you to kind of remember 3 important questions. The first one, can the school help you achieve your goals? The second one, can you get in? And the third one, is it affordable? You want to make sure that you're not going to be leaving with a bunch of student loan debt or anything like that. You don't want to put yourself in that situation. So I'll echo everything that they said, and I would tell you to remember those 3 questions.
All right, reps, thank you so much. That was some great advice that you gave everyone as well. And as we close off, just thank everyone for coming this evening. Remember, when you close this window, there'll be a quick 4-question survey that you'll have before you close out. Also, a recording of this event will be available at strivescan.com/Illinois. Representatives, thank you so much for representing your colleges and giving us great information this evening. Participants, thank you for coming as well. To everyone, have a great evening, and we'll see you all again, hopefully real soon.
Bye, guys.
Thank you all so much. Have a good one.
Thank you.